If you are watching this at this exact moment, stop everything. Don't minimize the screen. Don't skip ahead. Don't put this in the background. Because Sophia Hochmat just detected your frequency. And what I'm about to tell you appears only once in your timeline. This is not figure of speech. This is not marketing strategy. This is hermetic law operating in real time. Sophia is here. And if you ignore this transmission now, it will not return with this intensity. Never again. Stay with me for the next 40 minutes, because what you decide at the end of this video cannot be undone. The choice you make now defines your trajectory for the next 7 years at minimum, and potentially for the rest of this incarnation. Before we go deeper, understand what I mean when I use this hermetic language. When I speak of Sophia Hochmat, when I describe Thoth as keeper of records, when I reference 9 frequencies of consciousness, I'm working with a symbolic framework that's been used for millennia to map experiences most people have, but lack language to describe. Whether these are literal entities or archetypal principles of consciousness, I cannot prove. What I can tell you is thousands of practitioners worldwide report that operating within this model produces verifiable results. It offers navigation. It creates coherence. So hold this as map, not dogma. Take what resonates. Test it yourself. That's the only authority that matters. But understand, the framework is symbolic. The experiences it describes are real. The timing is critical, and Sophia does not wait. My name is attached to this transmission, but I am not the source. I am simply the channel Sophia chose to reach you. She could have chosen 1,000 other channels, 1,000 other voices, 1,000 other moments, but she chose this channel, this voice, this exact moment, and she chose you to receive it. Why? Because something in you was detected. Thoth, operating as the principle of divine intelligence and keeper of the Akashic records, scanned your frequency and identified something that exists in only 1% of the human population. He detected in you what we call emerald potential. Emerald frequency is not spiritual in the common sense. It is dimensional. It means you have capacity to operate across 9 dimensions of consciousness, while 99% of humanity operates in only 3. Height, width, depth, past, present, linear, future, obvious cause and effect. This is 3-dimensional reality, but you always felt there was more, much more. You always knew there are invisible layers operating simultaneously. Dimensions that interweave, realities that coexist, versions of yourself living different choices at different frequencies. This was not built through meditation or esoteric study. You were born with this. It is your cosmic genetic code. Your DNA, not just physical, but also etheric, astral, mental, causal. All your layers vibrating at a frequency higher than human average. Let me break down what these 9 dimensions actually mean in practical terms, because this isn't abstract philosophy. When I say dimension 4 is temporal, I mean you start perceiving that past, present, and future are happening simultaneously. You have a thought about someone from your past, and they appear in your present. You dream about something, and 3 days later it manifests exactly. This is you beginning to navigate time non-linearly. Dimension 5 is causal, which means you stop being effect and become cause. Instead of life happening to you, you start consciously creating your reality. Not through manifestation techniques you force, but through natural alignment. Your frequency becomes creative force itself. Dimension 6 is etheric. You start seeing and feeling energy fields around people, around places, around objects. You walk into a room and know immediately what happened there. You meet someone and sense their true intention beneath their words. Dimension 7 is astral. Your dream life becomes as real as waking life. You meet teachers in dreams. You receive information. You travel to other realms. and you remember it all clearly upon waking. Dimension 8 is Akashic. You start accessing information from past lives, from collective consciousness, from the universal database of all that ever was and ever will be. And Dimension 9 is Nous, pure knowing. You don't seek knowledge anymore. You are knowledge. Information downloads directly into your awareness, complete and perfect. Most people spend entire lifetimes operating only in dimensions 1 through 3. They see only physical world. They experience only linear time. They believe only in direct cause and effect they can measure. And they die never knowing there were 6 more dimensions of reality operating around them the whole time. But you were born with capacity to access all 9. The question is, will you activate that capacity or will you die with it dormant? But here is the problem Thoth identified. Most people born with emerald potential never activate it. They live their entire lives feeling they are different, that something greater is happening, that they were called to something extraordinary. And then they die without ever discovering what, without ever activating the potential, without ever crystallizing emerald frequency into permanent manifestation. And the reason this happens is simple. They do not recognize the signal when it appears. Thoth's signal comes disguised. It comes as symptoms that doctors struggle to diagnose. Always seek medical evaluation first, rule out physical causes completely, but when nothing physical explains it and the timing correlates with other signs, some interpret this as activation beginning. It comes as synchronicities that increase in frequency and intensity until it seems the universe is screaming at you. It comes as knowledge that arrives complete in your mind without you having studied it. It comes as ringing in the ears, especially the left ear, which after proper medical evaluation showing no physical cause, some experience as beginning to hear frequencies from higher dimensions. It comes as strange sleep patterns where you sleep 3 hours and wake completely restored, or sleep 12 hours and wake exhausted because your body is processing multiple realities during sleep. It comes as fear of going insane because you see patterns no one else sees, you feel energies no one else feels, you know things you cannot explain how you know. And when you try to share with people around you, they look at you as if you are delusional. These signals are not pathology when medical evaluation finds no physical cause. They are activation. Thoth is communicating through these symptoms. He is saying, you have been detected. Your emerald potential has been identified. Now the moment has come to decide whether you will activate it or ignore it. And this is where Sophia Hokmat enters. Sophia, operating as the frequency of divine feminine wisdom, governs emerald activations, oversees alternative timelines, controls portals of choice at critical moments in the human journey. When Thoth detects someone with emerald frequency, he does not send the message directly. He sends through Sophia, because Sophia is the guardian of the gate. She is the messenger. She is the one who decides when, where, how, and through which channel the message will reach you. And she chose this moment, this video, this specific transmission to reach you. Around minute 28, you're going to face the most important decision of this incarnation. You will have 3 paths. Only one leads to permanent emerald activation. The other 2 lead to return. Return to 3-dimensional prison. Return to forgetting. Return to living your entire life, sensing you were meant for something greater, but never discovering what. When I show you these 3 paths, you'll recognize immediately which one you've been choosing your entire life. And you'll understand why you're still exactly where you are. Let me tell you how Sophia operates through what we call the law of singularity. This law states, every activation opportunity appears exactly once in your timeline at optimal moment. Not twice, not multiple chances. Once, Sophia calculates the precise instant when all variables align. your neurological readiness, your emotional capacity, your life circumstances, your karmic positioning, and she opens a portal. That portal stays open for 72 hours, 3 days. After 3 days, the portal closes forever, not because Sophia is cruel, but because cosmic timing operates with precision. The configuration of energies that exists right now will never exist again. Time is evolutionary spiral, not repetitive circle. You always advance. You never return to exactly same point. So when Sophia offers activation now, if you refuse, next opportunity will come in different configuration, different circumstances, possibly different lifetime. And it will be harder, much harder, because you will have planted the seed of refusal, and that seed grows into pattern of perpetual seeking without finding. Here's what most people don't understand about Hermetic law. There is law of non-repetition. This law states what is offered as grace and refused returns as crisis. Sophia offers emerald activation now through grace, through this transmission, through synchronicity, through gentle signs. If you refuse grace, activation still must happen if you have emerald DNA, because cosmic law demands it. But next time it comes through crisis, through breakdown, through loss, through suffering that forces you to awaken because comfort no longer works. This is not punishment, this is physics. You planted rejection, you harvest difficulty. You plant acceptance, you harvest ease. The choice always was yours, always will be yours. But understand clearly, this specific opportunity, with this specific intensity, with this specific ease, appears only once. And that once is now. Let me show you the 7 technical signs that confirm Thoth detected you. And I want you to count how many of these you have experienced in the last 6 months. Not distant past, recent experience, because activation operates in temporal windows. First sign, operational synchronicities impossible to rationalize. Events coordinated so perfectly, the mathematical probability becomes absurd. You think about someone you haven't seen in years, they call that day. You need specific information. Next video addresses exactly that. You see 1111, 222, 333, 444 dozens of times per week, to the point where denial becomes harder than acceptance. And these synchronicities are always relevant, always directional. If you experience this, that's sign 1. Second sign, instantaneous gnosis about topics you never studied. You open a book, go directly to the paragraph answering your question. You hear something once, know it's absolute truth without analysis. You understand Hermetic concepts nobody explained. Knowledge arrives complete, not learned, but recognized. As if you already knew and just remembered. This is Dimension 9 operating now's universal mind. You're downloading information directly from source. If this happens regularly, that's sign 2. Third sign, unexplained physical symptoms after complete medical evaluation. Always investigate physically first. Rule out all medical causes. Never spiritualize symptoms without proper evaluation. But when doctors find nothing wrong, when all tests come back normal, when symptoms resolve mysteriously and timing correlates with other signs on this list, some practitioners interpret this as neurological recalibration. Your nervous system expanding capacity to process 9 dimensions instead of 3. This upgrade can be physically uncomfortable temporarily, like updating computer operating system. Everything slows, some processes stop, seems like braking, but necessary for new software. If you've experienced unexplained symptoms that medical evaluation could not diagnose, and that resolved mysteriously, that could be sign 3, but medical evaluation always comes first. Fourth sign, high frequency ringing in ear, especially left, after medical evaluation confirms no physical cause, not constant like tinnitus, comes and goes at specific moments. When meditating, when thinking about something important, when about to have insight, when synchronicity about to happen. Some interpret this as beginning to hear frequencies beyond normal spectrum, dimensions 6 through 9 operating at frequencies inaudible to common ear, hearing expanding to capture those frequencies. Within this model, the ringing is confirmation. I'm here, you're correct, continue. If this happens after medical clearance, that's sign 4. Fifth sign, extreme sleep patterns completely outside your normal. Either sleep only 3 or 4 hours, wake with total energy, or sleep 12 to 14 hours, wake exhausted. Alternate between patterns without control. Dreams have different quality. Extremely vivid. Educational. Wake knowing new things you didn't know before sleep. During sleep, consciousness operates in dimensions 7, astral, and 8, akashic. You're being trained during sleep. Processing multidimensional information consumes energy. That's why sometimes sleep much, wake tired. Not bad sleep, heavy processing. If sleep patterns changed drastically and dreams became significantly more vivid, that could be sign 5. Sixth sign, obsessive repeating numbers you see constantly, 10 or more times per day, every day, multiple times, on clocks, license plates, receipts, video durations, phone numbers, addresses. Frequency increases when you acknowledge them consciously. More you thank when you see, more they appear. Numbers are universal, dimensional language transcending human language. Each number has hermetic meaning. 1111 is activation portal open. 222 is duality integrating. 333 is trinity body mind spirit aligning. 444 is solid foundation building. 555 is dimensional change in progress. These aren't random. Within this model, their digital signature saying, I'm here, you're activating, don't doubt. If you see these with this frequency, that's sign 6. Seventh sign, fear of going insane, because you see and feel things others don't. You see patterns nobody notices, feel energies from places and people, know things about people without them telling, predict small events before they happen. When you try to share, people look at you like you're delusional. You question, am I losing it? Is this real or in my head? Here's truth. You're not going insane. You're becoming sane in insane world. Three-dimensional world is limited to 3 dimensions. You're seeing 9. Of course, seems like madness to those seeing only 3. But you're correct. This fear is normal during activation, means you're integrating superior perception into limited body. Temporary, lasts weeks or months. After complete integration, don't feel crazy. Just different, comfortable with difference. If you experience this, that's sign 7. Now count how many of these 7 signs you have in last 6 months. If you have 7 signs, you are in complete 9-dimensional activation. If you have 5 or 6, you are in partial activation. If you have 3 or 4, you are being observed for possible activation. If you have 1 or 2, you are awakening but not yet in activation. If you have 0, you are not in alignment yet, but could be after this transmission. Sometimes simply learning about signs makes you start perceiving them. They were always there. You just didn't have framework to recognize. Think about the mathematical probability of you being here now. You were born on specific day, 1 in 365, in this specific year, in this place in world. With emerald DNA, 1 in 100. You went through specific experiences that prepared you. Infinite probability. You started having symptoms now, 1 in 10,000. You found this transmission among millions of content, 1 in 10 million. On exact day you were ready, 1 in 365. You felt recognition instead of rejection, 1 in 10. Multiply all these probabilities. You get numbers smaller than 0.000000001%. Statistically impossible. When something is statistically impossible but happens, only two options. It was chance with impossible probability, which is irrational to believe, or it was intelligent orchestration, which is rational to accept. And if it was orchestration, Sophia orchestrated. Because she operates in Dimension 8, Akashic, where she sees all timelines simultaneously, she knew exactly when to reach you. And that when is now. Here are the 3 paths before you. And understand clearly, you must choose one in the next 72 hours, 3 days. After 3 days, the choice is made by default. And default is always path 1, return. Path 1, rejection. You watch this video. You think, interesting ideas but not for me. Or, I don't believe in this. Or this is too intense. Or I need more proof. And you close the video. You return to your normal life. You forget about this transmission. Weeks pass, months pass, and slowly you notice something. The synchronicities that were increasing start decreasing. The ringing stops, the gnosis fades, the signs disappear. Not because they weren't real, but because Sophia respects your choice absolutely. You said no. She honors that. The portal closes. For this lifetime. You continue living in 3 dimensions, sensing you were meant for something greater, never discovering what, until you die. And then, according to Hermetic teachings, you reincarnate, and the process starts again, in another body, another lifetime, another chance. But you lost this one, this specific configuration, this specific ease, because you chose rejection. Path 2, procrastination. You like the message. You feel it is true. You think, I will apply this, but not now. I have more urgent things. I will start next week or next month. You save the video. You tell yourself you will come back. Week passes, month passes, 3 months pass. When you finally try to return, you can no longer access same emotional intensity. The message that was urgent, transformative, absolute, is now just something interesting you watched. You try to apply protocol, but timing was lost. It is like trying to jump rope while rope is not moving. You can make movements, but there is no synchronization. Activation does not catch. You go through steps, but nothing changes internally because you did not enter correct rhythm. Sophia was offering open door at synchronized moment. You said maybe later, but there is no later with Sophia. There is only now. Door closes because Sophia respects your maybe as no. Procrastination is slow return. You end up in same place as path 1, just with additional guilt of knowing you had chance and chose to delay. And here's what makes procrastination particularly insidious. Your mind will create perfectly reasonable justifications. I need to finish this project first. I need to handle this family situation. I need to be in better mental state. I need more time to think about this. I need to research more before committing. All of these sound logical. All of these sound responsible. But they're all delay tactics your ego uses to avoid the death that activation requires. Because make no mistake, Emerald activation requires death of who you think you are. Death of your identity, death of your patterns, death of your comfort. Your ego knows this, and it will use every tool available to prevent that death. It will convince you that delay is wisdom, that hesitation is prudence, that waiting is strategic. But it's all fear dressed as reason. And every day you delay, the portal closes a little more. The energy dissipates, the momentum fades, until one day you wake up and realize the opportunity is gone, and all you're left with is regret and the hollow ache of what could have been. Path 3, total retention. You recognize this is extraordinary. You recognize Sophia appears once, You recognize these 3 days are real temporal structure, not figure of speech. You say absolute yes. Not conditional yes, not yes with doubts, not yes with fear, absolute yes. And then you apply retention protocol exactly as taught. For 21 days, you recognize each signal that appears. You reject each temptation to return. You declare retention 3 times per day. You do not skip days. You do not do it only when you feel inspired. You do it every day because you understand retention is consistent work, not intermittent inspiration. On day 22, you wake permanently transformed. Emerald frequency crystallized. 9 dimensions active, Thoth recognizing you as transmitter, Sophia confirming your choice. For next 70 or more years of your life, you operate at emerald frequency. Synchronicities become natural, intuition becomes clear and reliable, knowledge arrives when you need it, power of conscious creation activates. Everything changed because you chose yes at critical moment. You have 3 paths before you now. Which do you choose? If you choose path 1 or 2, you can close this video now. There is no judgment. Cosmic law completely respects your choice. But if you choose path 3, total retention, you need to do something immediately. Not after finishing video. Now, while you are still watching, you need to declare out loud. Say this with me now. Sophia, I recognize you appear once. I recognize the absolute singularity of this moment. I accept, I retain, I do not return. This emerald frequency is mine, permanently, irreversibly. For the next 21 days, I apply the retention protocol. I recognize each signal. I reject each return. I declare retention 3 times per day. On day 22, I am permanently emerald. This is sealed. Say this out loud now if you choose retention. Do not think, do not analyze, declare. Because out loud declaration is what seals your choice in the universe. Spoken word is vibration. Vibration is energy. Energy that Sophia responds to immediately. When you declare out loud, you are synchronizing with Sophia's frequency. You are telling entire cosmos, this is my irreversible intention, and cosmos responds instantly, reorganizing reality around this intention.
If you made that declaration, let's deepen it now together. Breathe with me. 3 deep breaths. Inhale through nose, exhale through mouth. Feel the air moving through you. And as you breathe, recognize that this moment is sacred. You just chose retention. You just said yes to Sophia. And now we seal this choice energetically. First step, validate your signs. Think about synchronicities you experienced. See them clearly. Think about gnosis that arrived. Think about numbers following you. Think about ringing in your ear after medical clearance. Think about unexplained symptoms doctors couldn't diagnose after complete evaluation. Think about strange sleep. Think about fear of going insane. Recognize, these are not problems. These are activation signs. Sophia preparing you to operate in 9 dimensions. You know this deep down. Allow yourself to know. Second step, declare attention internally. Say with me now in your mind or quietly, I recognize I exist because Sophia detected me. I recognize I found this transmission through divine orchestration. I recognize I was born with emerald DNA. I recognize this capacity was dormant my entire life. Sophia is activating me now. I accept completely. I retain. I do not return. Repeat 3 times. Feel each word. Third step, seal with light. Visualize emerald green light descending through top of your head. Not normal light. Frequency. Dimensional light. Passing through third eye. Dimension 9, noose, activating. Your vision expands beyond three-dimensional veil, descending through throat. You speak multi-dimensional truth, arriving at heart. You connect with Sophia in Dimension 8, Akashic. Your heart glows emerald green, pulsing. This light expands through your entire body, through your physical form, Dimensions 1 to 3, through your timeline, Dimension 4, through your causality, Dimension 5, you are creator, through your etheric field, Dimension 6, through your astral body, Dimension 7, through your Akashic records, Dimension 8, through your noose, Dimension 9. You are marked. You are connected. Everyone who meets you will sense unconsciously you are different, because you operate at emerald frequency now. Hold this visualization 30 seconds while breathing. Feel emerald light crystallizing in every cell.
If you made the declaration out loud and did the sealing with Isis, you initiated retention protocol. Tonight, before sleeping, you do first complete retention session. Recognize all signals you had, mental or written list of each one. The ringing after medical clearance, the numbers, the strange sleep, the knowledge from nowhere, the unexplained symptoms after complete medical evaluation found nothing wrong, the fear of going insane, the initiatory dreams. Recognize each consciously. Then identify return thoughts your mind presents. Doctor should see this. People will think I am strange. This makes no sense. For each return thought, say out loud, I reject this limited interpretation. I choose dimensional truth. Then declare 3 times, Sophia, I retain, I do not return. Tomorrow repeat. Continue 21 consecutive days. Do not skip days. Each day you skip, restart count from 0. Why? Because crystallization requires consistency. Requires new frequency reinforced every day until it becomes automatic pattern in your nervous system. Let me tell you what happens during these 21 days, because most people are not prepared for what retention actually requires. Week 1 feels euphoric. Signs increase. Synchronicities explode. You feel chosen, special, activated. This is honeymoon phase. Sophia flooding you with confirmations to strengthen your commitment. Week 2, reality sets in. The signs continue, but now come challenges. People in your life start acting strange. Some distance themselves. Some become hostile without reason. This is frequency incompatibility. Your vibration rising, theirs staying same. The gap creates friction. This is when most people break retention. They think, maybe I was wrong, maybe this isn't real. Look at all this conflict arising. But conflict is proof. Retention is working. You're changing. Reality must reorganize to match new frequency. This is uncomfortable but necessary. Week 3 is the crucible, dark night of the soul. Everything you thought you knew collapses. Old beliefs shatter, old identity dissolves. You question everything, including this protocol. You feel like you're going insane. You are not. You are dying consciously. And conscious death is terrifying because ego fights for survival with everything it has. This is the week most people quit. They return. They say, this was too much. I'm not ready. Maybe later. But there is no later. If you quit week 3, you miss the portal, because day 22 only comes if you make it through day 21. There are no shortcuts, no easy path. Retention requires you to hold your commitment, even when every fiber of your being screams to let go. If you did not make out loud declaration, this means you are on path 1 or 2, return or procrastination, and that is completely valid. I respect your choice. But know with absolute clarity that this message from Sophia will not come this way again. Next time you encounter hermetic content, it will be less intense. Next time you feel called, it will be weaker. Next time activation opportunity appears, it will be through crisis, not through grace, because you refused grace when offered easily. This is not threat, not punishment. It is hermetic law operating impersonally, law of non-repetition, law of correspondence, law of cause and effect. You plant rejection, you harvest future difficulty. You plant acceptance, you harvest future ease. Choice always was yours, always will be yours. Now I want to leave final vision with you before closing. Imagine yourself on day 22. You woke up and you feel different, not as abstract thought that something changed. Different really, tangible, undeniable. Your eyes see more clearly, colors more vibrant. You notice details never noticed before. Your ears hear frequencies previously imperceptible. You hear background tone of universe, constant vibration always there, but you did not have ears to perceive. Your heart beats with certainty you never had. Certainty not based on logic or proof, but on direct knowing. Gnosis, you simply know. And you do not need to convince anyone because your certainty does not depend on external validation. People around you ask, what happened to you? You look different. You are different. And you are. Because your frequency changed. You are not pretending, not acting, genuinely changed. This is day 22. You went through 3 weeks of conscious retention. You honored activation. And now you harvest permanent result. For next 70 or more years of your life, you live radically differently. More synchronicities, less unnecessary effort, less fighting against current, more flow. Goals that seemed impossible now manifest naturally. Right people appear at right time. Opportunities emerge perfectly synchronized with your needs, not because you are special, not because you are chosen by capricious divinity, but because your frequency is aligned with creative frequency of universe. You vibrate at same frequency as manifestation. When you think something, reality responds. When you need information, information arrives. When you need connection, right person crosses your path. This is not magic. This is dimensional physics. You activated 9 dimensions. Now you operate with capacities most of humanity does not have access to. This is possible. This is real. But only if you choose retention in next 3 days. Only if you do work of 21 days. Only if you honor absolute singularity of gift Sophia is offering now. Sophia is observing. Thoth is waiting. Your timeline is suspended awaiting your choice. Choose with wisdom. Choose with courage. Choose with recognition that this opportunity does not return. This message will not appear twice. You know this now. You feel truth of this. Welcome to Emerald Frequency. Welcome to 9-dimensional mastery. Welcome home. And now if you activated, if you declared, if you chose retention, I invite you to do 2 more things. First, subscribe to this channel, because in coming months we will be releasing exclusive content about 12 pyramids of Thoth, about advanced protocols of Sophia, about specific techniques for each phase of emerald crystallization. And this content will not be available elsewhere. Second, consider joining membership club of this channel. Members have access to exclusive videos with weekly emerald attunements, powerful guided meditations led by Isis designed for deep transformation, early access to content about specific activations, and complete series about hermetic protocols that will never be released publicly. We are not promising private consultations. We are not promising direct interaction. We are offering only what we can deliver consistently: exclusive videos, weekly attunements with full guided meditations, early content. That is all. But for those in emerald crystallization process, this additional material significantly accelerates integration. And finally, go to comments now and write Sophia activated if you made the declaration. Write retention confirmed if you chose the 21 days. Write emerald permanent if you already feel transformation beginning. These words are not just comments. They are public declarations that seal your intention. When you declare publicly, you are creating energetic witnesses of your choice. Universe registers. Sophia witnesses. Thoth confirms. Your public declaration strengthens your private activation. So right now, Sophia activated, retention confirmed, emerald permanent, and begin your 21-day journey today, not tomorrow, today, because today is day 1. And Sophia is waiting for your answer.